Good morning and welcome to Camp Mulligan Family. I'm Dad and that's my son Kellen.
Hello.
And we're fresh off of a round of league matches yesterday. And we're going to play the deck since we didn't face each other. We're going to face each other now. And I'm going to be rocking my Control-abelle with a few changes.
I'm going to be rocking my normal Ruby Amethyst bounce.
All right, let's get to it. Good luck.
You too, Dad.
We're actually this polite to each other all the time. I know it's crazy, but it's true. Unless he leaves his socks on the sofa. It's true, you leave your socks on the sofa. All the time. He has no response because it's true. Mom's trying to signal him from behind the scenes like, he leaves his shirts on the floor in the bathroom.
See, that's where I get it from.
I'll admit, it took me a long time to control where my dirty laundry landed. Thank you, sir.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's roll real quick. I just can't get a roll, can I? All right.
Yeah. My dice.
That is not an amazing draw. We are going to mulligan 6.
We're going to mulligan all.
4, 5, and 6. In hopes that those are the cards I was looking for.
Tracks. I'm going to try to make it work, but...
Cool. Well, you know, you have the ability to pick back up and play pretty low to the ground, regardless of where you start in the game. And you kind of get to that mid-game pretty quickly.
That's the reason why I really like this deck. It can be really aggro, or it can be really nice in mid-game.
Yeah, the one thing that you are kind of deficient on is if the games go long, you struggle with like big power finishes.
Yeah.
And I found that I had that yesterday too. Is like in the late game, I really had one finisher, and if it got put into my inkwell or into my discard, it was difficult to finish out quickly. So that's why I've changed a little bit about this deck to give me a little bit more finishing power. Oh, I'm sorry, I thought you had cut that. Thank you, sir. We'll just give you a tap.
I will be going first.
All right.
And I will start it off by inking friends on the other side.
Right.
I pass.
I'm going to draw for turn, and I'm going to ink let it go, and start off with a Control-abelle. Please go ahead.
Draw my card. I will ink a Teeth and Ambitions. Pay 2 for Flynn Rider, Frenemy. I pass.
All right. Draw for turn. I am going to ink Mother Gothel and Vision of the Future, which allows me to look at the top 5 cards of my deck, put one into my hand, which I don't have to reveal, and then put the rest in any order at the bottom of my deck.
Very good card.
And I think that I will wrap up my turn at that point.
I will gain my 3 lore because of Flynn Rider, Frenemy's ability, narrow advantage at the start of your turn. If you have a character in play with more attack than each opposing character, gain 3 lore. So I gain my 3, draw my card. I'll ink once again, Teeth and Ambitions. 1 for Chernobog's followers. 2, Madam Mim to bounce Chernobog's followers back into my hand. And I will pass.
All right. Draw for turn. Okay. ink, Fishbone Quill. To play Fishbone Quill, I will use my Fishbone Quill to place that into my inkwell, and I think that is where I am.
I will gain my 3, getting me to 6. I will draw my card. I will ink Merlin. And 4 to play Merlin Rabbit. When you play this character and when he leaves play, you may draw a card. So I may draw a card. And I will quest for 1, getting me to 7, and I pass.
Alright, I'm going to ink Tipo. I'm going to use Fishbone Quill. I'm going to shift Control-abelle.
And how many cards? You have 2?
I have 2. And how many cards do you have?
I have 4.
Great. I'm going to end my turn and draw cards to take me up to the number of cards my opponent has, because that's Control-abelle's ability, keep in step.
I will not gain my 3 because Control-abelle is stronger than my characters, but I will draw my card. I will ink Madame Mim Fox. 1 for Chernobog's followers. Quest with Merlin, getting me to 8. If I can find 8.
I hear 8 is great.
8.
Give your color a kick. Dating myself. Glints.
And then 4 for Madame Mim Elephant. I will bounce Merlin back into my hand to draw a card.
There was a commercial in the 90s for Glint's hair color, and it was like, 8 is great, give your color a kick. In case anybody was wondering the random things that come out of my mouth.
Quest for 1, getting me to 9.
Brilliant. All done? All right.
I can't tell the 9 and the 6 apart because they don't have a dot.
Oh, it doesn't?
It doesn't have a
Oh,
dot
no,
on
your
the
9 has
stripes.
a line underneath the base of it.
Oh, really? Then that's not 9.
Okay, let's see. 6. I'm going to ink Tipo. Leave that face up though. And I'm going to use Fishbone Quill. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for Mufasa. On play, we're going to take all of these ink, mix them up nice and pretty, and then my opponent here is going to select 2 of them that are going to go back into my hand.
Middle.
If that's what you want. And the rest of these will stay exerted. Thank you. And 9. I'm going to go ahead and swing at Madame Mim.
That's 30 damage on Control-abelle.
And I pass my turn.
Draw my card.
We had the same number of cards when he drew. That's why I did not draw any cards off of my Control-abelle.
I'll ink Friends on my other side.
Okay.
Madame Mim will go into Control-abelle.
Okay.
and that's 5 damage on Madam Mim. But
No, it's 6. Because she had 3 damage. You do 3 damage. That's 6.
oh yeah, but that's 5 damage on Madam. Oh, I said Clarabelle. Sorry. But I will pay 3 for Madam Mim to bounce Clarabelle back
Madam
into
Mim
my
back
hand.
into your hand, not Clarabelle.
Oh man, I'm getting everything
It's okay.
mixed up. And then pay 3 for Sisu, as well as questing with Chernbog's followers. And I pass. I'm at 10 lore.
To use my fishbone quill. And 4 for Hiram. I'm going to sacrifice fishbone quill to draw 2 cards because he has that amazing ability. And I'm going to play 1 jump ahead to put another in my inkwell exerted. I'm going to play Clarabelle. I'm going to quest for 4 to take me to 4. When he quests, all of my ink becomes ready.
Wow.
And I'm going to how many cards do you have in your hand?
I have 3.
Okay, thank you. We will put Madam Mim back into your hand with Mother Knows Best.
Okay.
We will play a Clarabelle. We'll play another Hiram. Go ahead.
Phooey. Four for Merlin Goat. I'll gain 1 more, getting me to 11. I will ink Magica Dispel and pay 3 for Madam Mim Fox. Bounce Merlin. Madam Mim will deal 4 damage to Mufasa. Takes Madam Mim
You
out.
gain that lore from bouncing?
Yes, getting me to 12. How many cards are in your hand?
0. You could finish it all right there. You could send Mufasa to the grave, son.
I'll quest for 4. I know. Opposite of sending Mufasa to the grave.
Great.
16 and I pass.
Okay. Draw for turn. Okay. ice block. I'm going to swing into Flynn Rider with Mufasa. I'm going to reduce the strength of Chernabog's followers and swing at Chernabog's followers, so I'll only take 1 damage. It's a little bit hard to see. There we go. And I'm going to quest for 1 to take me to 5, sacrifice the ice block to draw 2 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4 for the muses. How many cards do you have in your hand?
I have 3.
1, 2, 3. Mother knows best. Sisu back into your hand. I'm going to quest for 2 more to take me to 7, and I pass my turn.
Merlin Goat, getting me to 17. I will ink Sisu. Madam Mim, bounce Merlin Goat, gets me to 18. And I pass.
Okay. Draw for turn. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to let it go. Madam Mim goes into your inkwell, exerted. I'm going to quest for 4, which untops all of those, takes me to 11. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to take me to 16. And I think you have me, but we'll just play it out.
Okay, I can make that work. Maleficent, I may draw a card. Dope. Gets me to 19. Good game.
Hold on, let me play through it. I'm gonna finish this just because I won finally. I'm gonna draw for turn. And then I'll quest. Hey, good game.
Good game.
I thought you had a snake in your hand and you were gonna bounce that Merlin for that last point.
I wanted a snake. I had a Maui. I had a Lady Tremaine.
Oh no, those are great cards at that same point in time normally, but wow. So that's how this deck should work theoretically, but I'd added some Tamatoas and some Lucky Dimes to help flesh out some later game lore push, but that was a really good game. It was good to play with you. Thank you, and I'm glad you got to see my Control-abelle deck win. Thanks for watching, Camp Mulligan family. Please hit that subscribe button, and we'll get you looped in on all the stuff we post.